versus Sylvie, Chizuru, Yashiro. I really love Yashiro's gameplay.
Yeah, the Yashiro and both I feel like both Yashiro and Oyashiro are they even complement each other on the same team. There, it's like that very aggressive style that is just fun to watch for one. But you're gonna have to deal with a lot of if Meitenkun being on point, you're gonna have to deal with this sniping game like the long range zoning that Meitenkun can just easily do.
Like, I think Meitenkun may be like the closest to a Guile in this game, and you're gonna have to approach it like that. You're gonna have to dodge all these fireballs and hope you don't jump into a flash kick here.
Yeah,
great pressure from Seis.
Yeah, keeping it up here.
Guard crush! We got the combo.
Yeah, going all the way down here, get the strike down.
All right, about half health there. Nice reset. Oh, jump over the EX flash.
What a bait for that in there just to get still working on mirroring.
And a very calm overhead on that roll. Oh my goodness, good job from Seis to take out that Meitenkun. Meitenkun is a bit of a wall character, right? So to have that out of the way, and now you can sort of just, I wouldn't say go in on impunity with the next characters, but you don't have to deal with like worried about her or him building so much meter passively.
You get a little bit of an idea of like how Baja Zero is going to be playing from that here. We got the Haomaru coming out to play. Haomaru got some big changes in the in that patch, and especially getting that massive amount of damage on point.
Baja needs to be so careful. He's like his guard gauge before that combo was like already half done, right? If he's just going to play defensive, he has to understand Seis has no problem chaining strings to break that guard gauge again.
Yeah.
But Seis probably doesn't even worry about that because he almost has Haomaru dead as well. Nice jump-ins. Oh, great poke strings.
Yeah, keeps it up. I like, Seis MX is clocking in for the day. He got the time card. He's put it in there. He's made sure that it's like, okay, I'm just gonna keep playing on it. The guard crushes have been working significantly on that, and you're already down 2 characters on Baja Zero side.
Oh, Baja tried to get out of the situation. Unfortunately, just left himself open. Yashiro pushes him to the corner. All right, great, great sand teleport. Good. Wow, good counter poke there. Oh, okay. Doesn't get a combo. Oh, Seis with the jump in, and he is so on point with this. That's death?
Yeah, the last little touch, the OTG, you know me, Yashiro, taking that with like 1 character victory over there for Seis MX for 1-0 so far.
Very, very militant from Seis.
We're going back.
I have to assume he's just going to lead back in with that Yashiro. That Yashiro did so much work. And now we're going to relegate Meitenkun back to the anchor position, possibly to wall better with some of that meter. Not that having too much meter, not that having meter really helped earlier, but let's see how this works out now. We're going to have Haomaru. I think Baja has to try to focus on not letting Seis just like bum rush him into that corner. Right. He tried to do that with Kukri, but just wasn't really in the best position to take advantage of any of the times he stopped him. Haomaru has a very good poke with light, right? So he can poke him out of the air. But here we go.
Back in the corner, you called it, Charlemagne. Just already making it happen here, going to play the game. Already have that guard crushes down here. We're trying to work in the second half, but does get a clean confirm in there to start the game and drain that life bar as well.
I think it cannot be understated just how good of a command of Yashiro's neutral Seis has. He did a string. He knew that he saw the string didn't hit. All he had to do was press stand light kick to stop Haomaru from even coming in, right? So it worked as an anti-air on that jump in. That was a great block there on what he perceived to be that EX wake up. Seis is just in Baja's head.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we're kind of playing the guessing game a little bit, trying to guess on the side here. Did get a clean confirm here, and this is going to where like Kukri being in the middle person on here, and like Meitenkun being at the end here, you're going to try to be building up a little bit of bar here.
Doesn't get a punish there. Drop the combo. Okay, here we go. Gets the reset there.
Okay, get the guard canceled. Spin a little
now he's trying to pin Yashiro in the corner. Let's see if this works out for him. All right, good damage there.
Oh, the armor point actually working out in the favor of Seis MX. Going to get back to the turn, but here comes the Shatter Strike.
Doesn't block the overhead. The cross up.
And still down, we only have Meitenkun left here on the team here. He only has a couple of bars to work with, too.
He has 2 bars. This is a half health Yashiro, right? So if he can get a good combo, he may be able to take out the Yashiro. Then we still have to see what that Chizuru and that Sylvia are going to do.
Yeah, Seis MX has long used Chizuru on their team, but we may not have a chance to see this with the way things are going right now here.
Again, that EX flash kick is just jumped over both times by Seis there. Couple hop CDs, a good block on the Shatter Strike, another Shatter Strike, knowing he wants that meter spin. All right, this is not a death. Oh my goodness.
Try to go for the down
NerdintheBay. Okay.
So ViolentKain, no stranger to the top echelon of KOF 15.
Oh, we got Kyo, Rock, and K-Dash. Okay. So back when I was playing this game, Rock and K-Dash were like mainstays. I love those characters. I'm so happy to see someone playing K-Dash. One of my best friends, Hollaback, he plays this game pretty religiously. Kyo is like his character, his marquee character, so I'm excited to see them on the team. I'm also very excited to see Rio from NerdintheBay, another one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, Rio got, got a little bit of nerfs from there, but still a strong overall character and a really good fit on any part of your team.
Yeah. A good poke to stop that K-Dash from running in.
Yep, doesn't do the follow-up fireball.
Okay, doesn't land the combo there. Oh, gets interrupted from that fireball. Good pressure there from Violent.
Yeah, keep into that mid-range, try to keep outside of the range of how Rio can react to it, but nice DP from ViolentKain here.
And good job from NerdintheBay from like stopping that pressure, right? His guard gauge was so far down. All it really would have taken was one more serious block string. He would have been in danger of being crushed. Some great counter pokes. K-Dash, ooh, great hit. It gets the good combo there.
Just a
nice
little
short hop there for the light.
All right, we're going right back into it. We got NerdintheBay with Terry, tried and true here. Can't really go wrong with that here.
That fireball interrupted there. Push to the corner. K-Dash with the pressure.
Trying to go
nice counter poke there. Oh, good combo. All right, doesn't spin the meter here. He wants to pressure him out into the corner, and Terry's almost done. Has to be careful. Oh, good grab.
Not enough to kill, but like enough to get that chip damage in there.
That was a beautiful guard string. Oh my God.
So once again here, we're at the last character for it. We got Kim coming out to play. You know, we haven't really seen a whole lot from Kim outside of in team based for KOF here, for KOF 15 rather.
Trying to NerdintheBay trying to get any sort of pressure to sort of push K-Dash off of him. Gets the anti-air DP into super. And again, pushed right back into the corner. Wakes up and gets poked in the legs a little bit. Oh, chain drive.
Yeah, cool on those glasses. Make it look cool. Strike a pose.
Oh, that frame kill with the with the crouching H into the perfectly timed crouching light.
Yeah, definitely was kind of in NerdintheBay's head a little bit.
Yeah.
Just kind of standing still for a brief second, going in for the low twice in a row and working each time, getting a nice little combo, keeping it pretty clean for ViolentKain so far.
Absolutely.
And I know ViolentKain is also in City of the Wolves as well. I was watching their Kain play in the TNS bracket, and it looks insane.
Oh
with that
yeah.
Character. But we're back in here, back in KOF here. Get a little bit of a confirm from NerdintheBay, but not getting any conversions from it, unfortunately.
He's getting a lot of good jumping hits, right? But he's just not able to turn them into anything. And of course, it's just going to leave ViolentKain so much time or so much space to just ignite pressure there. Oh, and the guard crush combo ready. All right, still not going to waste meter here. Go for the half-life combo. Continue for that guard string. Good counter hit poke. Doesn't lead to anything. Still getting pushed into the corner. ViolentKain not concerned.
Yeah, really. I mean, really good use of just early meter management too.
Yeah.
Just got the confirm, had enough EX on there to get the follow up. Has been just meticulous in the way that they've set it up to make sure they had enough to kill at the end.
Nice DP there. The counter post pushes Terry into the corner as well. It looks like it's going to be the same old dance here from K-Dash. Push him into the corner and pressure. Oh, that was a great weight from ViolentKain.
Yeah, a little bit of a weight on there. Got the crack shoot, waited it out, and got it, like we're back in the corner with that sweep in there. Let's push back in. We this is at this point in the you get a fast pass in there. Like you like a free pass into the corner. Feels like so far between like this match and the last one.
Again, amazing pressure from ViolentKain with that K dash. He's really just waiting for you to get antsy, get hit, or press a button that he can punish.
And now it's up to Kim to finish this off here. Are we going to see like K-Dash continue on it?
A good roll there. Doesn't get a clean hit, unfortunately. But ViolentKain does. Good confirm into a nice chunk of damage there. Oh, CD bounces that man off the wall.
Yeah, with the trade. But you got the anti-air confirm into the super here. Last little bit of health on the play here. Not even enough for EX.
Doesn't get the kill.
Down, just waiting. Oh,
okay.
Just getting a little dive kick, but we got the slide. The sneaky slide in the first base here. ViolentKain is going to take that 2-0.
Slide was not something I don't think either of us or any player was expecting there.
You know what? That like when you get
to see some Ramon from Chuy. I don't remember who else. Who
I
else?
saw a Joe on Chuy's side here.
Yes, Joe is definitely. Oh wow.
Okay,
so I was wrong. We have Rugal, Gonitz, and Joe.
And meanwhile, Manu KOF with the Yashiro and Shermie team. Orochi blood for everybody.
Yes. All right, let's see how this works out.
There is something to be said about a little bit of randomness. Of like, what if I just do this at the right moment, though? That's like, it's like, what if I just do it? And sometimes it works here.
Ooh.
Putting your Omega
Start
Rugal
out
with your
with the
battery.
shield. Okay. A nice DP on that pressure string. Manu gets the command grab there.
A little bit of hot into the Repukins.
Nice overhead. Great pressure from Manu. Again, going for the command grab.
Yep. Manu KOF going in, like leading in with these short hops and like jump in, trying to do the cross up here. But we got the corner and big damage.
Cutter. Oh. Beautiful kill there from Shermie. Omega Rugal is down, so now we're going to have, I think, what was that, Joe next?
Yep, Joe.
Right.
Joe Higashi.
And now Joe's a great character from Chuy, so I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. Oh, jump over the fireball. Ooh. Wake up with the DP and the super cancel.
Was
good pressure.
Got it ready back down. Got Shermie back down to where their health was at the end of the last round here. But we're going back. Nice little confirm with the sweep in there. They even continue up their offense on there afterwards from Manu KOF.
Manu KOF, oh my God, like that Shermie pressure was crazy. All those jump-ins, and the one time that Chuy like rolled or got under it, and Manu was immediately dashing after him, right? Good pressure there from Chuy. Those fireballs are equaling a lot of health.
Yeah, you gotta go. Oh, just goes in.
A lunge kick, all right.
Sends in the telephone call long distance and makes it mark. Shermie out of here. The first character gone on both sides, but we got, you know what? You have to deal with the big brother now.
Walks out with the CD. I'm surprised he didn't cancel that CD in the fireball.
Got there's the CD going into the confirm.
Damn, that's a dead Joe. All right.
Didn't even have to break a sweat really.
No, not at all.
Of course, we got Gonitz also. Interesting pick on there. Another one of the another boss character on the team side of Data Chuy.
All right, great little wall there to counter that jump in. Nice anti-air in the DP.
Okay, starting to see why he would be the put at the anchor character for Chuy here. But now it's got hit on the confirm, the cross up on here, but you do give up the corner.
Oh, tries to put up the wall. Unfortunately, Yashiro doesn't step into it. Good pressure for Manu. Chuy with like the max range target combo there into a great confirm. I don't know if this is going to equal death here.
I don't think so. No, we just got a little bit more. You got to go in. The empty
jump in a low. He drops the combo. Okay. All right.
All right. We got
some counter hits though.
We got a match. We got a match happening right now.
I think Chuy may be like the first matchup to take his opponent to the final character, right? Or this may be like the first matchup where like it's final character versus final character.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of health on their side to make it worth it, and Manu KOF has 3 bars to work with here, so any next hit is going to be devastating.
Oh, good block there from Chuy. Oh, but he gets the command grab there.
God, that is such a devastating command grab, too.
Yeah.
Just like throws you up in the air, throws you down on the ground. Gravity doing most of the work, following with the fist of Oyashiro. Wow.
You sort of can't like let yourself get too complacent versus these command grab characters, right? Because the moment you stop pressing anything and they're in your face, you just open up their entire kit.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Like I feel like I have a special muscle like in the human body that like tenses up when I see a command grab character.
Absolutely.
And if I relax it, I'm going to space.
Yeah.
I'm just in space now.
It looks like we may have, I don't know if I saw a reordering of characters here, but I think we're going in with the same teams. All right, we're going to have Joe first.
Okay.
Gooniekorn second. I think Chuy was really had some confidence boost in how much work his Gooniekorn did, so maybe he's going to try to save Omega Rugal for the cleanup here.
I agree with this for the most part because like Joe was doing a lot of good work here, and especially trying to build up some meter with Joe. You can easily do that hanging back, throwing hurricane uppers all day, every day. But like
not that Chuy wants to hang back, right? He's going in with such pressure. Shermie wasting some meter there. Jump in with that normal, left himself for the opportunity to get grabbed. And unfortunately doesn't stop Shermie with all these jump-ins. Gets the cross-up, some great damage. I think Joe can't take another hit. Never mind.
Yeah, Joe caught on the other side. Chuy was doing a good job looking out for command grabs from Shermie early on, but like as soon as Manu KOF started doing the pressure game, doing the short hops into the other side, like playing through that, it went all downhill from there.
Yeah. You can only keep track of so many things at once, right? Nice command grab situation. Great jump for the cross-up. And a beautiful amount of damage on Gooniekorn's good block from Chuy. Unfortunately, the jump CD still going to put a lot of pressure on him. He's just not blocking those jump-ins. I'm not sure if he's trying to like anti-air him and it's just not, the button's not coming out, but he's unfortunately not blocking these jump-ins and is leading to death.
Yeah, didn't have enough time to set up like the tornado, the Coco Deska on there. But now we got ourselves the Omega Rugal coming in immediately into the quick max mode here, going side to side, wall to wall. Check out the entire place. We're spinning it all.
Cancel. I don't know if this is death.
This is, I think, very close. I'm happy to be wrong if this is the case here, but we're going to look at the sun, watch it blow up, and enough.
No, not enough.
Nice roll from Data.
On the fireball into the pressure from the command grab. Oh, Chuy's not going to be happy if this leads to death here. Or if it just leads to him losing the match.
It's not going to get quite there, but a couple of EXs, and you still got the corner on there afterwards here. Keep him guessing. The empty command grab. One more touch.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Please, this genocide cutter, get her off of you.
Yeah, the perfect placement on the EX genocide cutter just to keep alive just a little bit longer.
All right, but now we still have to fight Yashiro. If Yashiro gets a single hit, I think Rugal's dead, right? We're gonna have 2 meters. A good block. Oh, nice string. Okay, genocide cutter. That's about half health on that Yashiro.
Yeah, looking a little bit more comfortable with the Omega Rugal pick at this anchor slot than they did in the first match.
Unfortunately, got that jump in light kick a little too high, just allowed himself to get grabbed when he landed. But Chuy has some great normal pressure here. All right, nice jump in CDs there.
Oh, we're just going right into it.
But guard cancel and lost the meter for it. I don't know if he wanted that necessarily.
You still got a little bit of punish for it, but it doesn't matter, unfortunately. The proximity grab making its mark there. Manu KOF is going to be moving on 2-0.
You were right. JDR versus Gooniekorn.
Okay.
Keo up first versus Geese. This is going to be a great matchup. Keo has to be careful about how exactly he's going to layer this pressure. If he gets too predictable with it, we can see some counters from Geese, which is going to lead to some amazing, just great pressure start for Geese. Not to mention the damage from that counter by itself.
Yeah, but yeah, starting out on point here. We got the Keo from JDR to begin things, and here we go.
Immediate jump, immediate short hop, D, just to sort of put up a little bit of a wall. Geese didn't aggress, so that left up to Keo to aggress, and great lead there. All right, pushing him to the corner. Nice jump CD into the combo.
Here we go. All right, getting the check down on here. A little bit of touch. Gets on the other side. Stand up.
All right, good block on that jump CD there. I think that was jump CD.
A little bit of
Jump
a touch
B.
in there.
I like C there.
I like the guard cancel, but we're already back in your space.
Nice EX kick to clear that. Wow, ran into the into the grab there.
A little bit of touch. Yeah.
Wake up close D. Yes, sir.
Tried and true. Always works. Got our second Kim in the bracket here.
Nice anti-air there. Good anti-air there as well. That kick is not something I see very often from Kim.
No, I like
it. Gooniekorn seems to like it.
Yeah, I mean, just managed to make that work a little bit, just with a little anti-air on there afterwards.
Good block on an overhead.
Try to meet up in the air. This one working to JDR. Keo working their magic as we speak here. A little bit of a trade here.
All right, JDR is a little bit low on life and meter. Oh, Kim wasted that max mode to go ahead and get this Keo out of here. Nice. Nice job.
Both players are pretty even on the amount of EX bar. You're going to get that extra bar when we go in here for the final, well, for the second character for Ralph.
Ralph. I did not see that.
Yeah, like I was noticing the Ralph on here. The Ralph is a character you don't see nearly as much anymore. In the early part of this game, you saw actually explosive damage, actually problematic in some ways. But the but like this time around, I think a good middle character to have in your team.
Oh, wakes up with the EX there. Gonna lead to some good damage. I don't know if this is death, but it's gonna be. Oh, that might be death.
Not quite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the follow up.
Yeah, a follow up OTG.
And of course we got Iori. Always
clean
good to have
outfit Iori too. Oh
yeah.
my god.
Oh man, like Iori's ready for the Yakuza appearances.
Yeah, coming from a gala just to put them hands on you.
Yeah, yes. And here we
nice
go.
Taco.
Yeah.
Not taco. Nice cross up.
Always good with a little taco.
Nice.
God, the amount of damage. It still has 2.5 bars to work with going into the final round potentially.
All right, let's see how Terry is going to change this matchup here. All right, nice anti-air. I love that this matchup hasn't been one-sided by either player, right? No. Both players getting in a great amount of aggression. Ooh, good
nice tackle. JDR was looking out for those
jumps and bounces onto the fireball. Say that again?
Oh yeah. JDR's been looking out for those anti-airs a little bit, like from Iori, waiting for those tacos to appear. But now trying to approach on here, giving Gooniekorn a chance to turn things around and just go for the EX command grab. Start that engine.
Yeah, it is. Oh god, those sparkles doing so much damage.
And that's like when we're talking about that command, the command grab muscle. Like, if you're not it comes out at the most inopportune times, especially for Iori, where you're not looking out for that. You're looking out for those short hops. You're like the Rekkas, the tacos, everything in between.
Yeah, we mentioned about like the command grab characters. Iori's not someone you think about typically as a command grab character. He has one, but like it is also a pivotal part of his gameplay. But like when you're fighting against a character like Iori who just has so much scrap, it slips to the back of your mind.
Yeah.
And just like we were talking about, you stood there and you waited, and there it was.
Yeah, the mental damage that comes from that when it finally appears is just all the more worth it because of what you're having to deal with Iori. But we go into the second match here. Gooniekorn up 1. As we go into, got the strike on there afterwards here, and we're back in the corner with a DP.
Nice empty jump there into the normal. What's funny here is, ironically, Keo is also one of those characters you wouldn't expect to have, or you wouldn't expect to have to worry about that command grab muscle. But Keo does have an EX grab that turns into a command grab there.
Oh right,
the little hit grab where he dashes into you with the elbow. Oh, nice empty jump grabs, right? Gonna try to stop the counter pressure.
Yeah, I don't like that. Just kind of keeping it very simple, realizing they were getting on the other side, had an opportunity for that grab, and just went in for again. And in a really good spot here as Gooniekorn's down 1 character.
Yeah. JDR's Keo has put in a lot of work in that last matchup, had so much life here. I think Gooniekorn's going to have to be careful with how he proceeds here, or else this Keo can sort of just run away with the matchup if Gooniekorn cannot stop him.
Nice anti-air, does get the follow. We're back into neutral a little bit here, but we're kind of like getting pushed back and forth between it. Nice.
Good block on the shatters.
Get a great opportunity for Kim to finish this off.
Spending all the meter to kill. Yes, yes, I love it. Get that Kyo out of here. Kim's going to get a little bit of life left, a little bit of life back.
We saw JDR putting in a lot of work with this Ralph last time. Wondering if that can happen again, especially having to deal with Gooniekorn with a nearly full.
Good block from JDR. I bet that was going to be a nasty combo if he had got that cross-up hit.
Having to get the approach on there. Stays on the same side. A lot of block. Tried to go in with the roll and the guard cancel. Gooniekorn was ready for it. Got the punish, and we're back into the corner for Gooniekorn's favor.
That was beautiful. JDR knew he couldn't afford to block very much longer, and Gooniekorn happened to be ready when he went for that roll.
Kind of backing away.
Nice flash kick there.
Yeah, waiting for the charge out there. Last little bit of health here. Gooniekorn in a really good spot here. Could do the chip, but actually meets up in the air. Count the guard, the guard counter into the follow-up of the EX just to make sure, like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Make sure to get Ralph out of there.
All right, let's see what Terry can do here against this Kim. He sort of needs to put on the pedal to the metal here. If he can get this Kim out fast enough, right, then regardless of what life he's lost in the trade, he may be able to gain most of that back before the Yori.
JDR has plenty, has a full stick of butter here. The maximum on the screen. The maximum is okay.
Oh, doesn't block the overhead here, and it's going to lead to nasty damage. Okay, back rolls that poke. Doesn't get a juggle.
It's a little too high, unfortunately, on that. The last little touch here goes in for the advancing strike. Nothing for it, just forces them to block.
This is looking bad for the Terry. The flash kick, he was ready.
Kind of get the approach, prevent Kyo from completely going through their game plan.
Yeah.
K-Dash, rather, sure. Sorry. But here we go here. This is to get into top 8 to qualify for that ViolentKain versus Manu KOF.
Here we go. Oh, hits him with the counter hit CD, pushes him to the corner, and immediately igniting pressure here. Yeah, a good jump out from Manu.
Yeah, was able to actually get out of there and get back, reset back into the neutral here. ViolentKain being able to get a little bit of touch in here with the fireball and the follow-ups on there afterwards, but nothing much else afterwards.
A good block. Ooh. Hits him in the air with that CD, doesn't really get anything after it. Pushes him to the corner, and we're going to get a juicy combo.
Get the
great place CDs there, right?
Yeah, no, I mean it really shows like what you have to do to get like CDs happening like all throughout, especially like going in from between the jump CD and what you were seeing right there. One more touch is going to be it for on Manu KOF's favor, but the DP to get out of the corner.
He jumped back and was like using some great buttons there, but unfortunately jumped in and just gave ViolentKain the DP. This is turning into a possible drop the combo. Okay.
Yeah, was getting a little bit of pressure coming back in there. We saw the conversion in there from the EX slide from ViolentKain.
Yeah.
But that little bit of touch at the very end. Manu KOF still staying alive with the Yashiro, but ViolentKain looking pretty good with 3 bars of meter. And a perfect fight. Hey, why not?
Rock comes out for the cleanup. Let's see what this matchup's going to turn into here.
Having the Shermie in the middle. Shermie with a little bit of meter is already scary enough, but like what we were seeing from Manu with like kind of playing with the enough offensive and like all the conversions in there was like it's a palpable terror that I feel. Surprisingly,
Manu doesn't really go for the jump pressure on ViolentKain. He was just some great place neutral, and he saw that normal, converted into a lovely bit of damage here. Rock trying to pressure the Shermie. Now we have that jump pressure. Ooh.
Goes ahead, spins.
Oh, gonna ahead climax cancel.
Yeah, immediately on that. Like let the level 1 into the climax cancel to finish off that.
The power up. All right.
Nearly tied up in there, but nice conversion from Manu KOF. This could potentially make ViolentKain's rock go out the window.
Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. That was an EX.
Yeah, you get the follow-up for sure on that. ViolentKain with one more character left on there, and we have the Kyo coming out to play.
Shermie's still about half health. I think Kyo can close this out with one clean combo here. Nice counter hit there. And another hit's going to lead into... Wow, was that almost half health for that one hit?
It was a significant chunk of damage, and we're in that last third already here. Does get to confirm, but no follow-up on there afterwards. And the DP from ViolentKain misses as Jeremy, Manu KOF all has to just walk up and just take their damage and take that, put that number 1 next to their name.
He was expecting more of the typical pressure we were seeing from Manu KOF, right? But Manu knew he didn't need to go in, so he did a button, and I think he dashed back or jumped back, and that EX DP just led to death for ViolentKain.
Yeah, it was like, unfortunately, just was probably expecting Shermie to kind of jump back in on here, but we're already in the second round here. Manu KOF in a very good position here. No changes from both players on team order. Oh, anywhere juggles it, baby.
That high kick follow-up, okay, nice. It was one of the typical combos. Doesn't land the crow's bite there. That wasn't crow's bite, that was narrow spike.
Yep. I like this.
This pressure, oh my goodness.
Just nothing but reset. It is a reset city, and it was working there, draining a little bit the guard crush, getting a little bit of damage on there in the process. Very strong start from ViolentKain.
Oh, doesn't get the DP there. Shermie gets the hit. Damn. Every EX in the book there. That's half health on that K-Dash almost.
They still have
nice pressure, pushing it into the corner.
A little bit of meter to work with on Shermie's side here. The trade on there. Now, I want to keep you in the corner. Finally, the DP does make its mark here, and we slide right back in. We want this corner for ourselves, ViolentKain.
Good blocks there from Manu. Oh no! Tries to roll out and just gets hit on the wake up. The recovery, rather. Shermie unable to weather that pressure there. I think maybe tried to hit him out the air, but K-Dash with that militant kick.
Little bit of a changeover here. We're working on a one-character victory here for ViolentKain here. It still has more than a third of the life bar in place, but that... Oh! Goodbye, K-Dash. Nice seeing you.
Golly. ViolentKain was looking like he had downloaded the character, but unfortunately missed yet another DP and died yet again for it.
Which means that he's taking a lot of risks to get out, realizing having to go into the DP and finding those last moments in there and getting punished for that in those key moments here.
I like how Manu's willing to spin the meter just to start off with such a large life lead, right? It's gonna make it so the Rock sort of has to aggress and maybe overstep, which is gonna lead to Orochi Ashiro being like a command grab character, just giving him his kit, opening up his kit. Oh, all those whiff normals there, and he just got punished for it.
Yeah, like a lot of kind of keeping up with the pressure a little bit here. We're in that corner, still in that last little touch here. Has access to like a couple options here with the follow-up. Does hit with the EX Rapukins, and we got down. ViolentKain took that over, tying it up 1-1.
Yes. All right. So both players were putting in a lot of work with either their respective teams, right? It definitely looked like ViolentKain had downloaded some information in that last in just that last set. I didn't see them change orders, so it looks like they're just going straight back into it.
Yeah, no, we are definitely going right back into it. The same thing happening on there. I do think has figured out a couple things, found the right timing on there, but ViolentKain's having to take a lot of risks to make that work with K-Dash. It's been working in that last set for sure. Is it going to work this time? We're going to find out right here, right now to decide a winner.
All right, nice normals here. Good safe jump there. Fortunately, oversteps his pressure.
Okay, keeps it in the back here, just trying to bait out with the fireball, just see what will happen into the. we are
blocking all
CD.
those short hops. His guard gauge was almost non-existent. He had to clear some space.
Oh my God, yeah, like it's still even going down here. It's still kind of keeping it going with those hops. A little bit of a touch into the DP.
If he gets, oh, great guard point.
Okay, nice tech from ViolentKain on there and gets the confirm on top of that, and Yashiro is out of here.
I was about to say guard gauge is almost back for Manu, but it didn't matter because he got hit out of the air into K-dash combo.
Yeah, you're more concerned about the big health bar than the little ones.
Yeah. A nice counter hit there with the anti-air. Ooh, Shatter. Was that Shatter or Advance?
No, that was Shatter, yeah.
That was Shatter? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice counter hit on the CD there. Oh, and the cross up. All right, dead K-dash. And this may be early enough for Shermie to get almost all of that life back, right?
Yeah, Shermie has, early enough, got all of the life back. Actually thought a little bit of sliver. Has a little bit of meter to work with here in a really good spot here, tying it up in this game.
I'm trying to aim that sweep down there for those jumping CDs. Oh. Gets the CD into that, I don't actually know what that kick is called.
I'm not quite sure either here, but we do have ViolentKain getting in with the low.
Violent. Oh, good grab.
Keeping it, guessing with the hop into the jump on there afterwards here. Using guard cancel, get out of the situation, back into neutral.
Good block. Oh, good poke there. Stopping her from mounting any sort of offense. Nice CD. Good pressure.
Yeah, able to break it and just goes right in for the level 3, finishing off the job. Once Shermie out of here.
That Neo Deadly right.
ViolentKain, after losing that first match here, turning things around potentially here, has nearly a full life bar and only has Yashiro from Manu KOF to deal with now.
All right. Oh, gonna be a juicy combo from Yashiro. Command grab. I don't think this is death, but this combo hurts.
Combo definitely hurts. Need to call your insurance on there afterwards.
We're in a last situation here.
Yeah, one little touch is all you need. Oh, add it!
I thought that was going to be like a tick throw into a tick into a command grab setup, but he went in for like the stagger pressure. Got the hit. Unfortunately, dropped the combo, but it didn't matter. Rock just didn't have enough life.
Both players with full life.
Full life. 2 meters apiece, actually. ViolentKain does have a little bit closer to his third, not a lot closer to his third bar.
Oh, the backdash! The backdash from Manu KOF was insane.
If you jump into the command grab there. All right, again, just a lively to try to bully his opponent in a feeling like he has to take a risk, right?
Yeah, ViolentKain has access to 3 bars here. Can make the max mode work like on the last ditch effort on there, but trying to find that right proper time here. The trade in the air here. We're back into neutral.
All right, this is closer to like a life point situation. Oh no!
Oh, into the quick max mode. Doesn't get anything off of it, but you have the pressure. You have the immense terror that is quick max mode. Almost gone now.
Oh, blocks the EX overhead there. Oh, nice walk up grab. Oh, these jump-ins are scaring me from ViolentKain.
Holding it down, trying to get on there. There it comes.
Gets the command grab. Doesn't have anything. Doesn't follow it up actually.
No, it doesn't. Only had a little bit of EX on there. Was maybe a little afraid. Maybe didn't think they could complete the job. 9 seconds on the clock here. ViolentKain trying to turn things around here. Doesn't have enough feet to work.
Oh, the command grab!
Called it with that command grab. You were talking about how no one you have the follow up on their.
I want to see how Seis is going to play around that.
Yes.
Seis had just sort of a bit of inexorable pressure in his first showing on stream. We didn't really get to see him work or weave any other sort of game plan in it, right? So if he's just going to play like that, then you can only imagine there's gonna be a pitfall.
Yeah. Immediate use of the roll in here, just it's oh, you're going to throw out fireball? Okay, I'm far enough away.
It was crazy because he rolled around the fireball and immediately dashed back and actually dodged. I don't think it was just a counter. I don't know that he just has a command grab like that, but woo.
You do have to worry about the counter from Geese coming into play here, so you can't really just relentlessly put in that pressure a little bit, but if you roll over and you get the punish on there afterwards here, Seis MX looking in a good spot.
You know what's funny? Gooniekorn went for exactly one counter that entire set at the very beginning.
Yes.
And I guess Seis just tricked them out, and Gooniekorn just didn't feel confident enough to go for it, because we were talking about how Seis couldn't run that pressure, and he actually just did.
Yeah, you were absolutely right. The entire time I was like talking about that. It's like as a possibility. Yeah, maybe it was like seen as like, okay, no, like maybe that was a signal like on there just to, like maybe I can't do that.
Yeah. All right, but again, that Kim sort of trying to put in some work. Already lost half health. It's not death, right? But a great deficit for Gooniekorn to have to try to supplant here.
It goes ahead, gets the super cancel out there afterwards to get into the corner with the follow-up. Oh man, I love these conversions from him.
There's some great work. Great work from Gooniekorn to sort of match up these lives. Oh, nice flash kick there. Oh, unfortunately the counter hit CD, and that's going to be a dead Kim.
Like what we were talking about before, Kim putting in the most amount of work, but was still not enough to bring Yashiro down on Seis MX side here. It's going to be up to the Iori here.
Now, do you think if Gooniekorn loses this match like clean to Yashiro, we swap to Kim first? I think he did that last time.
Yeah, he did, and that seemed to work on that. I'm not sure. Like, I think I would like to see Geese try to like put a little bit more effort in there, maybe have a little bit more meter to work with on there. Unfortunately, we're going to get the follow-up out here, and one more touch is all that Seis MX needs. Tag, you're it.
Run up with the close hit.
But we're going to fight.
We're going to go directly back into it. Okay.
We want to fight. We're going to make it happen. I guess like feels pretty comfortable in there. You know, Kim you have enough meter at that point to do the conversions to get that big damage that that Gooniekorn was getting with Kim in that middle. So I'm hoping to see like maybe a little bit more. Like unfortunately, wasn't able to stop the Yashiro with Geese at the start here. But we'll see if that happens again.
Again, rolls past the fireball, counter hit fishing with those CDs. Yashiro. Nice little pressure string, and very smart to just get out when you see that's not amounting to anything. Oh, another counter hit CD there.
Yeah, big damage, and you get like into the corner, the tried and true.
Oh wow, anti-air on that lunging attack.
With a little bit of a pause in there, enough time for Seis to block the low from Gooniekorn coming in. Both players trying to really feel each other out. Already jumping over the
good
replicant.
block with the cross-up. All right, Geese is showing a lot more, good rolls.
A lot more mobility. Good rolls, yeah, got the hit on there afterwards. Going to spin a little bit of bar here, trying to like keep up that corner here, but backing away a little bit, enough to get the anti-air
nice
as
anti-air
approach.
normal there. Trying to run in with that close hit, trying to get a clean combo here. Oh, good jump back, Reppuken.
Yeah, the Reppuken was important too because you get that little bit of extra float, you get enough away from Yashiro just to guarantee that you're not going to get hit. First time, yeah, here comes the Shizuru. First time we've seen Seis MX play another character on stream, and we're already ready to go with these follow-ups from the EX from Shizuru.
Oh, guard cancel rolls back, and Shizuru just sitting on his face. All right, this is a good hit. Unfortunately, he has no meter. Oh.
Got to keep it back into neutral after that DP in there. Trying to send out the clone here. Yeah, able to like have a little bit more mobility to dodge the Reppukens from Gooniekorn here, but it looks like just happy to get these little hits in there where they count from Gooniekorn.
Oh, good run up there. EX combo is going to take a lot of damage. Oh, okay.
Keeps the plus.
Good blocking. He seemed to be like plus there.
yeah, he was not only plus, but like Seis MX was wise enough to go in for the event. Like,
no, you don't get to run those grabs on me. Oh, I love that from Gooniekorn. Good awareness to go for that crouching light there. So now, even if we lose Geese here, right, we put in so much work. We have Seis down to the last member of this team, and we still have Kim, who seems to be like Gooniekorn's like MVP. We're gonna have a full health full health Sylvie, sorry, but The Kim still has 2 meters, actually more meter than the Sylvia has access to. So this could be a very good situation here.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with Sylvie Paula with even after like a little bit of nerfs in that patch, it's still a devastating character to work with. Has access to, I know on the command grab has like follow-ups now on there, and he just has a really cool tool set all the way through.
Good guard cancel, trying to stop some of this pressure. Trying to mount some offense. Guard crush, unfortunately. Oh my god, this combo's doing so much damage. Doesn't have any super to sort of cancel in the. Wow.
Oh,
all right.
That was a deletion. That Kim was on your file manager. You hit delete. You emptied the recycle bin.
Yes. Now let's see how this Iori is going to match up here.
Okay, trying to go in for the CDs. And here with the follow-up.
He has to be careful not to let Sylvie guard crush him again. She did so much damage last time.
A little bit of touch, another CD. You get the follow-up on that afterwards here. Just going to finish it off with the DP in here. Just make sure they stay in the corner. And there's that command grab I was talking about earlier. You're going to get that corner comm on the follow-up one more time.
Oh. Oh, nice run up in a crouching C there.
Try to roll out of the way. Did get a little bit of a light touch here. Gooniekorn has one last chance to do it, and the guard
cancel for the kill.
Guard cancel just enough, and Seis MX is going to be moving on. And
Gooniekorn being locked in the losers.
Yep. And Seis will be in top 8 tomorrow.
Back in the top 8
This
here.
is the second chance for Gooniekorn. Phanpy looking to make that happen. I know Phanpy plays a lot in the 404 brackets here. Typically gets a lot of second places in there on the KOF 15 monthly there.
We have another Yashiro player. Let's see what the pressure's going to look. Ooh, okay. Gooniekorn is going on the offensive here.
Yeah, already, like Gooniekorn's heated up a little bit. Like, had a really good match that second one, even though they still lost in the end there against Manu KOF. Hopefully, Seis, yeah, thank you. Was able to make that work. Hopefully, to keep that pressure. Unfortunately, getting a lot of damage from Phanpy.
Trying to push him out with some of these air Repukins. Nice follow-up there. Push him into the corner, buffering a little bit of meter there. Oh, this Yashiro.
Oh, yeah, get the follow-up on there. Phanpy going to take that first one. And I think, if anything from this pool, I think the putting Yashiro on point, I think this is the thesis and why you should do that. if you like playing this character.
Yashiro has so much, just had such great viable pressure, right? If it's just like jump-ins, making your opponent guess with the counter hit, CD, making your opponent flinch. Yeah, it's, okay. Nice guard cancel. Just wait for the Kim to launch that move and just punish them with the sweep there.
I'll try to go in.
Tries the advance.
Yeah, not quite there. Does get a little bit of a follow-up on there in the corner, but ready to block from Gooniekorn's Kim.
All right, Phanpy, great command of the normals here. This is looking more like a first match Seis on the stream, right? Where he has good pressure and great command of normal, so like he's just sort of putting them out to wall you on anytime you try to like make an offensive move.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw a little bit of attempt in there. Gooniekorn getting a little bit of damage and trying to shimmy at the very end of that round there.
Okay.
But we are already halfway gone with that life bar from Iori.
Walks in for the stagger. Drops the combo, but good pressure. We got a guard cancel to get him out there. We don't want to get guard crushed, but it doesn't matter because we just get hit.
Ooh.
So that was a pretty militant round from Phanpy.
Yep. the active drill is happening right now.
Yes, sir.
Just, we they like ready for the weekend on that, but we didn't get to see any of the other characters from Phanpy on there, just ready to play their game, and it looked like we hit fight again immediately. So we're just going right back into it for this potential set point for Phanpy. Okay, on the other side here, trying to get the cross up. Does get the final hit. Ooh,
yeah,
nice.
Goonie trying to go aggressive again. Unfortunately, the pressure has been stopped. Okay, good. We're not just seeing like, we're not seeing a stop of pressure and then like a shutdown from Gooniekorn. Mounting some offensive here.
Oh! You get a button. The advancing strike makes its mark here, and you get plenty of damage on that.
Nice guard point there from Yashiro. Wants to get that pressure off of him.
It does get
nice
the
grab there.
Yep. Oh, I like
good
that.
back roll.
Yeah, doesn't get anything off of it, but he stays out of the danger.
Wow. Good job with the cross up there. Just going to take that Yashiro out. This may give Gooniekorn a much-needed boost of confidence here. He's not actually just shut out of this match.
Yeah, really good placement on the health here. Still has like a meter and a half to work with, but you gotta worry about the sumo lady coming out to play.
All right. Good block on the Shatter Strike, but he's still so plush. Just presses another button immediately.
Trying to keep it down. Oh, the roll cancel in there. Anytime that Hinako is extremely close to you like that, I'm just terrified. I am terrified of that situation. I don't want to be there.
Good couple rolls there from Gooniekorn. Gives himself out of the corner, but he's back in, unfortunately.
Get the stomps on there.
I don't think you can stand block those stomps if they're anything like Daimon.
No, siree. Got the confirm on there afterwards here. Got that Geese out of here, but you're still going to have to deal with a full health Kim. Nice.
Oh, nice dash under.
Yeah, love that cross under from Phanpy. Going to go ahead and take the corner back here. Going to build up, use a little bit to get the back at least one EX. Spins it immediately with the stomp that were working so well against Geese in the last match.
Yo, that Hinako combo took so much life. Trying to mount some pressure with these stomps, make him do something bad.
Oh.
All right, that's Kim down. We're still back at just the Iori versus Hinako and forgot the last character already. Terry.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we haven't seen the Terry from Phanpy. We might not have that happen if
Nice
Phanpy has anything to say about it. Ooh. Duskoy, and actually
that breaks fireballs.
I didn't realize that at that point. I'm scared.
I don't know if that broke the fireball or if it just like pushed past it, but that, yes, scary was the word.
Yeah.
Oh, but this Iori launched mounted so much damage there.
Ooh.
Oh, good neutral jump on the command grab.
Love the
no, sir. You don't just get that for free.
No, was waiting for it. Had been probably waiting with bated breath all match for it just to make it go away. The nice short hop, neutral short hop to make that, and now the Terry does make an appearance.
Oh, gets him with the cross up.
Yep.
Nice. That's great damage there from that Iori. That Kyo had the waste max just to try to even things up. Oh, this may be death here.
Yeah, I think so, because you don't have enough to cancel out of that, but you do have the one
but
final hit.
But a follow-up there is the death. Good job, Gooniekorn, putting himself on the board. Oh, we're going right back into it, too.
Yeah, no.
All right, Yashiro versus Geese one more time.
No hesitation. The cosplay is, like, even though Terry basically got deleted in that final round, like, still believing in the Terry as your anchor point.
Yeah. All right. Final matchup between these two characters. Nice jump back Reppuken. That's okay.
I kind of like
try to put those as a wall there.
Hold it down on there. We're back in the corner here. Goes ahead with the grab.
Oh, nice grab in response.
Oh,
blocks there, and that's going to be a great punish. Let's see what the damage is looking like.
If I was Gooniekorn, I would want to make sure Yashiro gets out of the way as close as possible. Make sure you have as much health to deal with the Hinako, which was definitely a problem in that last match.
Jumps a little too far there for that cross up. Oh, but gets the counter hit CD too. It's not going to be death, but great damage here. Goes with the overhead for the last little bit. Okay, blocks the counter strike. Okay, so you actually are just plus. Ooh.
Yeah, you are plus on there afterwards, on the advancing strike on there afterwards, and you're still having to deal with this follow-up, but yeah, the guard point from the EX. A good use of like they don't have a whole lot of health to deal with here. It's a good workable position for Gooniekorn, but you still want to get this Yashiro out of the way as soon as possible. Get with the CD. Hold it down. Yep, going to get with the approach. All right, kind of keeping it down on here, a little bit of approach, but here, Phanpy finds that mark here. We're going to tie up the life bars nearly with that following OTG. Go ahead with the follow-up. Oh, here comes the Shatter Strike. So we're back at what we saw in that first match.
Yeah.
Yashiro being our only, our only player, character on here. Iori left on Gooniekorn's side.
Nice sweep cancel there. Oh my God.
Into the advancing strike on there afterwards here. Happy to spin it. Still has a little bit of like one, at least enough for one EX. Going to build up into like nearly a life orb, but unfortunately gets crumpled. And this is Gooniekorn's chance to make Yashiro go away.
All right, this is dead Yashiro. Gooniekorn starting to mount the offense here. Let's see how well he can handle this Hanako, and he may be able to take it back to the Terry.
If he was playing that like the Iori like he was against the Terry there's a very good consideration for that. So far, so good here. We're already halfway gone with that life bar from Phanpy.
Amazing damage combo string. Whoa! That was a counter hit too.
Got the Rekkas on there afterwards, but gets knocked down on there. A little bit of extra on the ground damage from the sumo stomp.
Oh, jumped and got sumo stomped again.
Got in the grab here. Happy to get back into the corner here. Oh, gets
slapped him with the overhead and immediately breaks the max.
The slap from around the world.
Oh no!
Oh yes, got the conversion on there. That nice confirm.
Oh,
crowd going wild.
Had the game in his hands. Gooniekorn is not letting it go though. We got maybe a little less than a quarter of life left, right?
Get a little bit of chip damage from the projectile.
Good jump back tackle, dash back tackle there.
Oh, catch it with the Rekkas.
Punches him out the air. Oh, he tried to go for a command grab.
That might cost him more than he cares to admit here. Gets to the ball, tries to jump over, and the standing heavy for our pools before we move into Grand Blue Fantasy Top 8. So if you're around for that, stick around. We'll get you all sorted on that. But in the meantime, we have more KOF to play.
All right. I didn't see who JDR was starting with. I didn't see who anyone was starting with, actually.
I think Manu is starting with Yashiro, I believe, on there.
That makes sense. I think we may have that Ralph set second, so we're going to have Keel to start.
Yeah, we saw some really explosive damage from the Ralph happening on there, but like JDR had some real strong Keo play as well.
Ooh, nice sweep there.
Happy to get the follow-up. Couple jump ins.
Yeah, good pressure. Surprised we didn't see the guard point from Yashiro. Maybe he just wasn't confident in the placement. Good spacing from both competitors. Jumps in with the counter hit CD. That's going to lead to some great damage there.
Oh, the neutral short hop.
With the short hop. That is like a KOF only tactic, right?
I mean, I think like I've seen it work in City of the Wolves right now too. On but yes, like typically
that is an SNK tactic.
Yeah, that is like, you know, sometimes like the reason why I like to jump so much is because of SNK games. I'm pretty sure. Okay, Manu.
We immediately lead into taking half of Ralph's life.
Oh my God! Didn't even have to break a sweat to break all that too.
Oh, but we are pressuring in that corner. That guard gauge is looking kind of serious.
Oh,
your also non-guard gauge is looking kind of dire.
Yeah, the health insurance is kicking in for sure. They are not going to like that payout.
No, not at all. All right, we just have Terry here. But Terry has 3 bars, right? So if he gets a good hit, this could very well lead to a dead Yashiro.
It could. It actually built up to the 4th as you were speaking on there too. And we got a little bit of that pressure in the corner of the power.
Oh, here's the hit.
Hello. Terry making sure you're really okay on that. But here we go. Get the grab to get out of the corner.
Oh, hits him with the overhead. Unfortunately, because it wasn't part of that combo string, he couldn't really break it into anything. But this is just such damage.
Oh, I love that combo. Just when I thought like everything was ending.
Last little bit.
Yep, a little bit of more touch. Last chance for JDR to turn things around a little bit.
Oh no! He's plus enough to just go for that close hit.
And even just as quick as that happened there, we are immediately hitting fight again. on the match here. JDR not going to change anything in the slide. It's going to keep it where it is. Manu KOF has been showing strong, like the strong showing with the Yashiro there. I'm kind of like Kyo didn't even get the play really with for JDR's favor.
No,
here.
not really. He did something, but he just wasn't able to do enough. And that Yashiro was sort of just tore through the rest of the team.
That DP may be a mark of a sign of a symptom that you look at on IMDb to make sure if you are really okay. With the follow up here, EX to the. Get the knockdown. Oh, and down again.
Nope. Like you said, IMDb symptoms. I know you meant WebMD, but
Patient has signs of repeated dragon punches in the air, like recommended blocking.
Ooh, wow, that was also another EX whip there from Yashiro. Unfortunately, doesn't get punished, but this Ralph is starting to put some pressure on there. This movement from Yashiro, though, is very good. Well, until he gets hit.
Yeah, until you get hit. Now, then the movement's all taken back by Ralph here. But the follow-up here from Manu KOF here. Ralph taking a significant chunk of damage, nearly half that life bar gone.
Okay, I don't know how JDR blocked that because I actually got hit. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good block for both competitors. Oh no. And chip damage takes it right there.
Yeah, there's my Chippy here. We're on the final character. Manu with still the first character. Terry is the only one left in play for JDR.
All right, now Terry only has 2 meters this time, right? He's nowhere near building those 4, so he gets that hit. That combo's not going to be nearly as good, but he needs to do something that is not wake up rising tackle.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
That's going to cost dearly.
He has another chance.
Immediately with the quick moves. I like that, switching over, realizing it was going to follow up.
Good block.
Nice block indeed here. Going to get the crumple on their follow-up, and goodbye, Yashiro.
A dead Yashiro. He's close to building his next meter. And Shermie only has 1. If he can stop Manu from jumping in with all this pressure, he may be able to mount a comeback.
That's a good question, though, because we were saw earlier with Manu was like happy to keep popping with the Shermie pressure, especially when like realized they could get away with it here.
And like in this sort of situation, why would you not, right? Your opponent has like, they can't take a single hit, so like this is death.
Yep. One more time.
Okay. Yeah.
Suplex City. Manu KOF is going to take that 2-0.